Sophie Trudeau has given the cold shoulder to Meghan Markle after saying she hasn't spent much time with the Duchess, who previously gushed the former First Lady of Canada was a dear friend. Ms. Trudeau, who was formerly married to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, has played down her friendship with the Duchess, who previously implied she shared a close bond with Sophie and admired her as being emblematic of strength. During an episode of the Archetypes podcast in November 2022, Meghan admitted, "Sophie used to send me little meditations during my pregnancy and voice notes of encouragement," adding, "I've gone to her over the years for advice." Meghan also described a day of laughter and fun that the pair spent at her Montecito mansion, where their children played in the swimming pool on pizza-shaped floats while they drank wine on the terrace and were giddy like absolute schoolgirls. But, when asked about her relationship with Meghan in an interview with The Times today, Ms. Trudeau was reserved to say the least, saying, "I know her. But we haven't spent much time together." Sophie then turned the conversation over to Meghan's sister-in-law Kate Middleton, revealing that her heart just sunk when she heard about the princess' cancer diagnosis last month. It is unclear why Sophie played down her friendship with the Duchess. Although a possible explanation could be linked to Meghan's falling out with her former best friend Jessica Mulroney, who has previously acted as a stylist for Ms. Trudeau. Despite Jess reportedly playing an influential role in Megxit, Meghan distanced herself from the mother of three after she became embroiled in a race row in the wake of the Black Lives Matter movement in 2020. Mail Online exclusively revealed that ABC severed ties with stylist Mulroney, confirming that she would not be returning to her occasional role as a fashion contributor on Good Morning America. Canadian TV network CTV also cut off ties with the stylist, revealing that it would be pulling all episodes of her wedding-themed reality TV show I Do Redo from its platform. Since then, Jessica has not commented on rumors of her drifting apart from Meghan, but it's clear the relationship has cooled. Meghan and Jess previously took sun-soaked trips to Positano, gushed about one another on social media, and were pictured at a number of high-profile events together. The pair were so close Meghan phoned the stylist the night Harry proposed, before having her play a key role in her royal wedding. The two have not been seen together publicly, and Jessica did not feature in the couple's Netflix series, in which other friends of Harry and Meghan were interviewed. According to Finding Freedom, Meghan became friendly with Sophie in 2016 after meeting her husband Justin, who has been Canada's Prime Minister since 2015, at the One Young World Summit in Ottawa that year. That same year, the pair were pictured posing cheek-to-cheek in a photo booth at the Canadian Arts Fashion Awards, CAFA, at exclusive Soho House in London. Sophie had given up a career in television, where she had been working as a correspondent on CTV's eTalk, to take on a more formal role alongside her husband as he hit the campaign trail, the authors Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand claim. The pair became fast email friends. Meghan was interested to hear how Sophie had successfully made the move from an entertainment news correspondent to much beloved First Lady, all while skillfully dodging controversy. In November 2022, Meghan invited Ms. Trudeau onto her Spotify podcast Archetypes, where the pair spoke about the challenges of parenting and being a partner to two famous men. In the episode, titled Good Wife, Good Mom, Bad Mom, Meghan revealed she threw a pool party that summer for Ms. Trudeau, in which the two giggled like schoolgirls and drank wine on the terrace of her Montecito mansion. Meghan introduced Ms. Trudeau as a humanitarian mother she met in Toronto, where Meghan was living while filming Suits at the city's Fashion Week 7 years ago. She said, "Sophie has become a dear friend and someone who I think is so emblematic of strength that comes from embracing your humanity, even in the face of all these family and home and public pressures, keeping that sense of self while holding up the mantle of what comes with being a parent and a spouse, that's a full plate." Meghan went on to describe a day that she spent at her Montecito mansion with Ms. Trudeau. She said, "This wasn't our day of being the wives and moms, all perfectly coiffed with updos and pearls and demure smiles. This was the other version of us, both with wild curly hair and swimsuits and loose linen and huge belly laughs. Big cuddles with our little ones, quiet whispers of girl talk on the terrace, giddy like absolute schoolgirls. We were just having so much fun."